know where my pen went. Oh, there it is.
Didn't think you were going to say pen.
Need a microscope there, bud? Maybe a magnifying glass?
Wow.
Help find your pen?
I know where my pen is.
D&D was fun. Bye, guys.
Let's go back to dice boring.
Yeah, just 2-hour stream of dice pouring.
It's when I fall asleep, too.
You too? Wow, crazy.
10-hour loop of max volume dice pouring.
Today, Lon Dray will be using these dice given to me by Sean. Sean's own hands probably touched these, and now they're in my hands. That means Sean and I essentially held hands.
Wow.
Are you sure they didn't, like, come in a bag?
They probably did. I did touch the bag, though.
You're...
You can start the
You're
game
cool,
anytime, Eric.
Man. No, man, like, we should... Nah, like... This is some fucking quality stream right here. We should... Brian, could you describe more things that people have touched that you own? And,
Whoa. Brian, please do not describe anything else that you touch.
And now it's time for What Has Brian Touched?
Oh my god. Oh, fucking kill me.
Man, 5th ed's weird.
5th ed is weird.
Okay, last time our characters, since I hesitate to call you heroes, you had been...
Hey, now, laundry is probably kind of a hero.
No.
Yeah, no. It's a no from me, dog.
Fair.
You guys had been plundering through a dungeon. Good old dungeon plunger. Fuck it.
You're,
Flawless.
you're a dungeon plunger. Hey, honey! There's a goblin in the toilet again. Go grab the dungeon plunger!
Hello, it is me. I'm your dungeon plunger. This was a good D&D session.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Oh, fuck. Okay. After fighting through a room full of skeletons, you came across this weird throne room, where there was what looked like a skeleton in a suit of armor. And then you fought it, and you blasted the armor into pieces. But lo and behold, no skeleton boy, just a flaming skull floating in the air, which continued to fight you by shooting lasers at you, and also casting giant fireballs inside of you. After you successfully defeated it, you gathered up the ashes that had remained from it in a trusty little vial, and then went on, took a short rest, looted the rest of this little area, and right as you were leaving the throne room, the vial with the skull in it exploded, and they reformed, and this green flaming skull, hovered in front of you, blocking your path again.
Oh, you green flaming skull.
So yeah, I guess we'll start right off in initiative.
Ooh, wonderful. Spicy, even.
Might as well, eh?
Oh yeah.
Might. Alright, 14.
14.
Allie has a meaty 5.
Ooh!
Wow.
How do
Laundry
you
got a
have
30.
two
Oh.
initiatives? Oh.
34.
Yours is a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even a meaty one. Vegan 4.
Oh, that means our initiatives cancel out.
Whoa.
So Brad, you'll be going first.
Alright. How far away from me is the thing? The green floating skull?
It's like 10 feet in front of you.
Alright. I would like to attack A.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 18.
Oh, 18 hits.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on it. So that's gonna be 11 plus 6. So 17 damage, and my armor class is now 20.
Okay. Oh,
That'll
right.
be my turn.
4th level. One attack per turn.
Yep. I wish I could attack. If you want to give me 5th level, I will level up real quick, I promise.
No. That makes this much better. With you stepping forward, it kind of spins around a little bit in the air. And the space between the three of you starts to glow with the same kind of green blaze that the skull has surrounding it, and then this 5-foot wide ball of fire just kind of springs into life, and everyone gets to make a dex save.
All right. That's a 22.
Okay.
Allie has a 17.
Oh, good for you, Lon Dray.
So, Lon Dray, you take 8 damage from this ball of fire. The other two of you take 4.
Okay.
Wow, just like Laundry's initiative. Nice.
And that will be all that it does this turn. So, Allie.
Allie is going to sidestep, move to the side so she can get a good direct line of sight onto the green floating skull. And she's going to yell out, "Bradley, what did you do?" And she's going to Hex and Eldritch Blast it. Methinks.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to have the ability score Hex works off of I don't know, Con? Let's do Con. Con's good. I choose Con.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
For some 12 Eldritch Blast damage plus 5 necrotic damage, if it matters. If it heals the skull, I'm also fine with that, because it's funny.
You said 5 necrotic damage?
Yes.
Okay. Your blast slams into it kind of right in its nose hole, and it gets like pushed back in the air a foot, and it turns to you, and the eyes kind of light up brighter as they glare at you.
Laundry, help me.
Laundry, it's your
I
turn.
clearly did nothing wrong. This is This is definitely some sort of a different guardian spirit than before, and it's obvious to everyone who's been paying attention, Allie.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, yes, exactly, and that's what I'm pointing out to you.
Laundry, if you could just 5-foot step in front of me, that'd be great.
Lon Dray, it's your turn.
What do you want me to do?
She's asking you to step in front of her.
Just as a meat shield?
I mean, you put whatever implications you want on the suggested course of action.
Quit being a baby, Laundry, and get in front of your friend.
What's the distance and positioning of the enemy and my friend?
So there's a ball of fire 5 feet in front of you. 5 feet in front of that is Brad, and 5 feet in front of that is Mr. Skull. And then Allie took like a 10 feet to the right side of it in order to get away from this fireball.
So if I got between them, I would be adjacent to both of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll do that, and then I'll swing with the great sword I found.
You moron. You moron! Swing with your good weapon!
It's a great sword, Bradley!
I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Is that what the skull says?
Yeah, and it gets little fire eyebrows above it that go wow, wow, wow.
Nice. I don't even want to kill this guy anymore. Great. Let's just talk to him.
Go ahead and attack Lon Dray.
1 sec.
Okay.
The skull hasn't taken a turn yet, has it?
Yes, it conjured this ball of fire.
It just conjured it. It didn't do any range attack.
No.
All right. I'm going to whack it. Come on. Don't roll like you've been rolling. Oh, you son of a bitch. 11?
Nope.
I think that's all I can do. By the way, you'll all be pleased to know that I wrote down the rules of Smite in my notes.
Good, great,
Ryan
grand.
gonna play his character.
I'll be more pleased when you sleep without your armor on.
I took a
No.
short rest as my exhaustion go away.
Nope. Since you leveled up, I'll let you say that your death saves went away.
You're too kind. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So any ranged attacks hit me because I have a cursed shield, by the way.
Oh, I know. Brad, it's your turn.
Laundry, you're a moron. I want to make this as clear as humanly possible. And I'm sorry, I just looked at the battle grid. And then I'm going to probably just have to swing out with my sword again. And hopefully I hit. I'm going to use another so that's an 8 plus 6 is 14.
14 does it.
Oh, dope. That will be for 17 damage, and my armor class is now 21.
Okay. 14 damage? You're using a rapier,
17.
correct?
It's
17.
17 damage with a rapier, yep.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I have to roll for concentration. Okay. As you stab into it, you see the ball of fire start to flicker out. And its little fire eyebrows go into the angry eyebrows now. And it's going to launch a. Yeah, it's going to launch a jet of flames towards Lon Dray and Alley.
Delightful.
Delightful.
Got him.
So that's another deck save.
10. A nice 10.
It's a nat one.
Do I get any bit of cover from Laundry's giant's huge bulking figure standing in front of me?
I'll say you get +2.
Great, that 10 becomes a 12.
You miss by 1.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna say that Lon tries to get out of the way of this fire and just ends up kind of like falling on the ground to like try and dodge it. So it just hits both of you because of that.
That's hilarious. I love it.
No, but actually you will take half damage. You did. So you will take 6 damage, Allie, and Lon Dray, you take 13.
I'm gonna roll a d12 to minus from that.
Okay.
With a fucking 3.
Okay.
I got a 17 on my concentration check to keep Hex going, so I think that's good.
Yeah. And it's gonna try and back away from Brad by circling around towards Lon Dray. Like the far side of Lon Dray.
Brad don't give no fucks. He's going after it.
Okay. You would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, boy. That is a. So 9 plus 6 is 15.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Oh yeah, I got a 14 last time. So 8 plus 5 is
13.
what? Fucking 13. Yeah, and then my armor class is still 21.
Okie dokie. Allie, it's your turn.
So
No, I'm sorry. I can't do that twice in a turn because I already did it. So I would have to. So subtract 5 from that. I apologize.
Okay.
So it's just going to be 8.
Wow. You're not a very good cheater. That's okay, though. Okay, so if Allie's turn, watching Laundry kind of fumble around with that jet of flames, she's going to give a little Eldritch Blasty Blast to the Scully Boy, first and foremost.
Okay. And he's basically just on the right side of Lon Dray now instead of the left.
Yes. And that is a 15 to hit.
Yup.
11 blasty damage with 2 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And with her movement, she's going to move across the battle grid to put Bradley between the skull and herself, saying, Bradley, I guess you're the real hero of this story. Get him.
Yes. Get in a line. Perfect.
God damn it.
You can tell that there are cracks forming on this skull, and it's effectively bloodied.
Nice.
And Lon Dray, it's your turn. Hooray!
Where is he now?
He's just like on like forward and right instead of forward and left for you. Here, I'll update battle map.
I'm gonna hit him again. Hit him the first
You
time.
can try.
Aha! 16?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Fucking hell. Fucking Sean! What the fuck? That's gonna be 8 damage.
The dice do fit the character. That's awesome.
8 damage?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Perfect.
No.
Good, great, grand.
It's gonna be 4, 5, 6 damage.
16. Does that include the -1 you have?
Because of what?
Because it's a -1 greatsword?
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Okay. 5 damage.
Wow.
Despite that, this thing does look pretty bad.
Okay, I've updated my
And-
item.
Brad, your turn.
I'm gonna walk up and Thunderwave, 2nd level. That's gonna be a DC 13. I think it's Wisdom, but let me double check.
I think it's Con.
It might be.
If it's con, it has disadvantage because of hex.
It is Con.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Allie.
She said you're welcome
Alrighty.
exactly like that. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Come on, big money, no whammy. Yeah, it was a whammy. It was like a 5. How much damage?
So that's gonna be 3d8 thunder damage. 5, 7 is 12, and 3 is 15.
15.
Also, it's pushed 10 feet.
So you hit it with this. You hit it with this thunder wave, and it gets pushed back and like slams into the wall, and it does like that blood splatter thing, but with ashes. And the ashes just kind of like splatter against the wall, and then slowly like trickle down into a little pile, where a small green gem falls into the pile and then starts to disintegrate.
All right, let's go, everyone. Let's go.
Oh, wait, don't you have like vials to collect the ashen?
No,
be worth
we're
something.
good. We're good. This time, this guardian is far too powerful for that.
But you had no trouble whatsoever. I don't even think you got hurt.
I know. It's weird, but let's go.
As a bonus action, just in case there's another encounter with the next hour, Allie's going to move her hex spell from the defeated enemy to Bradley, targeting intelligence. Just to carry the hex around in case she needs it. And she gives him like a knowing wink, even though he may or may not have any idea what's going on.
Clever girl.
Okay.
So yeah, we start heading out of this dungeon with all of our stuff, which isn't really that much stuff, actually.
Hey, Bradley. Hey.
Yes, what is it?
Hi. Why were we in there in the first place?
So I could find some things.
Did you find them?
I did.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
Well, thank you, I think.
And laundry, did you have a good time?
Yes, I found 2 items.
She looks at the shield, she looks at the sword, she looks at him and just nods. And smiles. Good for you.
I'm going to be tapping into my healing reservoir.
Are you sure? You don't have to.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we don't have a healer. He has to if he wants to heal up. There's no other choice.
He could just sleep.
That's exhausting for him. Because he's
Sure.
stupid.
Because he's... Oof. Okay. Yeah.
You cutting? I'm sorry, guys. My bad.
You guys walk the way back. It's about 30 minutes until you get to that hole in the ceiling where you guys had dropped down from.
And there's still a rope tied, right?
Yes. I forget if you guys actually tied a rope down.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
It took a lot of yelling and doing, but eventually.
Yeah, you guys are able to climb up the rope, not walk.
I would like to walk up the rope, as you previously said. That sounds way more fun.
You know what's
Roll an athletics check.
you know what's bullshit?
Never mind, I'll climb.
If I remember correctly, they said the reward is we can keep whatever we find down there. We have a sadistic DM.
What, you found a shield? You found a sword? Brad found some stuff that he didn't tell anyone about.
I don't remember what Brad found. Boy.
I didn't find that much. I found the Swiss Army ring and some gold.
And a ball of glass.
A ball of glass.
Mhm.
I will add that to my character sheet.
I thought you did already.
So,
Yeah, you found an etched ball of glass in the chest with the gold.
A marble?
Oh,
Yeah, how big of a ball? Like, I'm having trouble visualizing this.
Like a fist-sized ball.
Oh, fisting ball.
Yeah.
Eric, does it seem reasonable that I have fucking 557 gold pieces?
Yes.
Bradley, why do you
I'm
jingle when you
hoarding
walk?
that much from the party. I'm such a fucking asshole.
It's okay. If you convert it to plat, it won't seem like as much.
Yeah, 'cause I think you got like 250 from the one job.
Yeah, and we got 300, of which I only gave laundry 4.
Yeah. I think you gave Allie like 10 or something.
Yeah, okay. This is starting to make a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, I'm just riches. Okay, cool.
I'm ready for free drinks.
Oh, that's right. We get free drinks.
It's one of the
I should've
perks
Well,
of
and
being a
even
guild
if we
member.
don't, drinks are on laundry for fucking that one up, right? Right, laundry? And he'll pat him on the back.
Allie looks at his sword, then looks back at Laundry and says, I think you did great.
Pretty sure laundry currently has 0 gold.
You probably didn't even write it down.
No, I was writing it down at some point. But I spent some of it. Oh, I lost it in the bet.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I got poisoned or something.
You ate nettles. Okay.
Laundry's gonna make his way towards the free drinks.
Okay.
You ate nettles.
You ate nettles. I mean,
Someone t-shirt that. I will wear it, I promise.
Yeah,
Just
you
have
guys-
Laundry's picture underneath it. It's great.
Guys, they're just headed back to the guild hall then.
Yeah, I want to head back to the guild hall, and I want to lose them to go and do some things.
Okay.
If Allie notices Brad trying to slip away, she's probably going to be really curious and try to follow him. But if she doesn't, she'll totally be enticed by the prospect of free anything.
I guess a stealth check versus a perception check.
I got the dirtiest of all 20s.
I am currently trying to go out to my car. So, fucking alleyway, making me roll shit.
How dare you roll dice in D&D? Man, life's hard, isn't it?
More like, how dare you follow me?
Meanwhile, Lon Dray is enjoying free drinks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go up and I'm going to say, I'll have what he's having. And I point to one of the
crit
spaces
failed.
between the bar again.
This bot just played the fuck out of me.
Ooh. Okay. Good job, Allie. You're following Bradley on his way to do secret things.
Oh, if they're obviously secret things, then she's going to try to stealth along to see what he's up to, thinking that he's going to do something secretively nice for either her or Laundry. So she wants to catch him in the act of kindness.
Okay.
It's both hilarious and really sad at the same time.
That's the character.
Ding, ding, ding.
I told you I was going to my car.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's the sound his coin purse makes every time he opens it.
So do you want to deal with laundry at all,
Whoa,
or do you...
boy, you got some wind.
Well, fuck you, Brian.
Brian, what are you doing at the bar?
Oh, that's what he does. He says, I'll have what he's having. And he points at one of the spaces between the seats.
Okay. The server who I don't know if you've run into her yet, but she's she looks like a younger version of Shauna, who's normally there. And she'll just kind of give you like this blank stare for a few seconds, and then she just like starts pouring something off of one of the taps, and it's like, here, I guess.
If I haven't seen her before, I will emphasize, I'm a guild member. This is on the house.
No, yeah, I know that. There's just no one there.
Is there is there anyone in my dimension of the bar?
There are other people at the bar. Yeah.
I'll probably go sit by one.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually pretty busy right now. I think one of you, at the very least, had heard that there was going to be a like annual hunt coming up, and that's why it's so busy lately. But yeah, you mosey on up to the nearest cow poke, as it were.
Are
It's
you?
a
He's gonna say, "Are you a guild member?"
it's a kind of grizzled, older-looking adventurer with a big handlebar mustache. He goes, "Well, shoot, I think the only people in here are guild members."
I'm a guild member.
That backs up my claim.
What have you done?
Me? Not too much lately. Back in my day, and he starts regaling you with this really long-winded tale of how he once helped slay a dragon, and most of it seems made up to you.
I'm gonna say, we killed a bunch of little people, and I got 4 gold out of it.
Now, I think they're called halflings. You can't just call them little people. I mean, they are people. Look, you're getting me all confused now, all filibustered up in here.
Did you know that you can't sleep in your armor? It makes you
Well,
tired.
I think everyone knows that. Little
I've-
Buster Brown.
I fought a skull today. I was exhausted. But I got this, and I'm gonna pull out my rusty sword.
That looks like a relic from the last war. Who darn it?
And I got this, and I pull out my shield. Have you ever seen its equal?
This he actually does look impressed at. Oh, shit. That's a mighty fine looking piece of equipment you got there.
I'm curious to know if it can do anything special. Do you know who I might take it to?
Well, the Villain Val up at the guild shop, they know their way around some magic. Otherwise, I mean, I guess there's, just the normal smiths if you want to go to them.
Well, first I will look for this villain.
No, Vil or Val. They're brothers.
Villerval. Villor Val. Where did you say they were?
They're up in the.
You don't remember, do you?
I tried to open Laundry's picture and I accidentally opened the wrong thing. It says, no, they're up in the guild hall, second floor.
Isn't this the guild hall?
Yeah, they're right upstairs.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it was pleasure talking to you.
That's going to be my next destination.
Okay. Tim, are you ready for secret adventures?
Oh my god, he's dead.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, I'm ready. I want to go and find some sort of a like wizard or somebody that has knowledge of magical items that isn't at the guild hall.
Hey. You could try the kind of bazaar. There might be
Yes,
someone
that
there.
sounds perfect.
Okay.
Because he also wants to look and see if he can find anybody that's that might be selling any wands or scrolls or anything like that too. So the bazaar sounds like a good place to go.
Okay. Yeah. What are you looking for the knowledge on?
He wants to know some things about that orb, that etched glass orb.
Okay. Yeah, there would be someone who sells like magical trinkets. They normally deal with like rings or pendants, but they'll use an identify for probably like 5 silver.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Hello, my name is Bradley Chauncey Chuffton the Fourth. I was wondering if you could perhaps try and tell me what this is, and he'll hold it out.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these before, but sure, I can give it a quick cast to find out what it is for you. And he will tell you it is a drift globe.
Oh, okay. That's just like a light that you can set to kind of follow you.
Yep. And if you activate it, or once you attune to it, I think you can have it just float around you, like within 5 feet of your person.
Dope. I'm into it. He'll say, now what do these baubles that you have do?
Oh, well, I got some of this, some of that, and he'll talk you through some basic potions for like cure disease, resist disease, pretty much like resisting any damage type. He'll have one for. And then he's like, I got a few rings, not too many right now, but I got a ring of well, it's called a ring of Mapmaking. Doesn't actually make maps, but you'll basically be able to find your way. It'll keep track of where you go, so you'll always be able to find your way out of a dungeon or anything like that, out of a maze. Pretty much will let you retrack your steps for free.
And how much would you like for it?
This whole thing, 15 gold probably.
I'll take it.
Oh, all right, sounds good. Thank you, mister.
Thank you. And Brad will put that ring on. And hold on. Subtracting my... Okay. And then after that, he is going to head back to the guild hall.
Okie dokie.
So Alley, who's been stalking Brad during this, sees him buy a ring. Basically.
Yeah.
So what she's gonna do is once she sees him buy the ring and like put it on, she's going to smile to herself, now knowing that he bought a ring for either her or Lon Dray. And she because her background's an urchin, she can move twice as fast in cities. So she's going to, once it's clear he's heading back, she's going to beat him there and just like wait gleefully and patiently for his return and just talk up Lon Dray the whole time. Like, oh boy, wait till you see this.
Oh my god.
What's the headroom like on the second floor?
I'm
10
standing.
feet. Okay, cool. So Lon Dray is standing at 7'7", towering on this balcony as he scans the area. Do I see anybody up here?
So there's it's kind of like an inn where there are like rooms, except one side of it is only has one door and it's got the little sign on it that says guild shop.
Does it look public or does it look private? Should I knock?
There's a little open sign on it.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm walking in.
Okie dokie.
I'm all clinking and rattling as I walk through this door.
Yeah. You notice too that the doors, most of the doors in the guild hall are really high. But so you don't even have to like stoop through them. But as you walk through, you see this odd like little assortment of trinkets and charms, and like there's armor being sold and weapons, and behind the bar is not the bar behind the counter. Sorry, is this tall, gray-skinned, very effeminate-looking man, almost androgynous.
I'm looking for Villerval.
Yeah, I'm Vil. How can I help you?
I need to get these identified, and I'm just gonna drop these heavy weapons and armor on his counter.
Okay. Are you just the two that you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He'll pick up the sword pretty much effortlessly, despite being such a thin, rather small man. He picks it up with one hand and kind of runs the other over it, and he says, "This is a sword. It is in pretty bad shape. Personally, I would toss it if I were you."
I think it's great. I'm gonna sheath it.
Good for you. This one, and as soon as he like puts his fingers on it, he goes, "Oh, this one's something different.
My face is going to brighten with like the child on Christmas.
Yes, this is, well, it can be handy, but most people wouldn't accept tuning to it. You haven't attuned to it, have you?"
What's that?
Oh, you definitely have. Okay. Well, since you've already got it, normally I would charge for identifications, but boy, I just feel bad for you. This is a shield of missile attraction.
Ooh.
Ooh. It'll essentially draw any nearby enemy fire to you, so long as it's a ranged attack on you. The good news is, it makes it a lot easier to catch these attacks with the actual shield rather than your body. But you're basically drawing a bullseye on your head.
Well, maybe I'll get rid of it later.
If you know how to dispel curses, you could probably get rid of the part where it, attracts the missiles for you, at least.
Curses?
Yes, this is, well, frankly put, very cursed as shit. Yes.
I'm gonna take some steps backwards. I don't think that I should have anything to do with that. I'm sure that Demeter would not approve.
He picks up just like a little wood shaving from the ground and like whips it to the side, and it just gets like instantly like drawn to you and bounces off your armor, and he goes, "Yeah, you're already cursed one way or another. Like I said, if you can figure out how to remove the curse, it's a pretty handy weapon. Until then, it's gonna hurt you one way or the other. You might as well utilize the good parts of it too, right?"
Can I ask you one more question?
I suppose.
If you were a curse, how would you get removed?
Bradley.
I picture Lon Dray wearing this shirt and just walking up to Bradley and not saying a goddamn thing. Actually, no, he still says Bradley.
Oh, man.
If I was a curse, how would I get removed? Cleverly.
I'm going to pull out my notebook and write that down cleverly. Then I'm going to put it away and say, "Thank you for your help. I would pay you, but I don't have anything. But if I go out on another adventure and I get... Wait, you don't want this shield, do you?"
No. Thank you. We have enough cursed items in here.
If you change your mind, just let me know.
Yeah. I mean, if you need gold, by the way, the hunt's coming up. Always an easy way to get a quick coin or two.
Interesting. I'll let my friends know.
Gives you a little nod. Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm going to pick up my stuff and go downstairs. Do I see Alleyway down there already?
Yeah, probably.
Are there any, like, nuts on the bar or anything like that? Snack food?
For some reason, when you said nuts on the bar, I was thinking, like nut and bolts, and I was like, why would they be on the bar? Yeah, there's probably...
I'm going to pick up a dish of them and take them over to her and say, throw one of these.
Where?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Over there.
Why?
I'm going to point just into the middle of the room.
You can't tell me what to do.
Would you like to throw one of these?
Yes. She like takes a handful and flings them across the room.
I'm going to try and catch them in my mouth as they boomerang back to me.
Okay. I missed my dice tower. You get 2 peanuts in your mouth. And the rest kind of like bounce off of the rest of your body as it like shotgun sprays you.
I'm going to start chomping them with my mouth open like a really proud boy. Like, look what I did.
Allie's like kicking her feet while sitting on a stool, and she reaches across the bar for another bowl of peanuts, and she's just gonna keep covering him with them because this is amazing. Great fun for her.
I'm going to probably just keep trying to catch him until Bradley gets back.
One Bradley return trip later.
There's probably peanuts all over the floor.
Brad, I think, notices that, walks right past them, and like continues until he finds there's that board in the back by the in the tavern, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there anything pinned up?
There's a few that you have seen the past couple times that you've gone to grab them.
Is there anything about talking about when the hunt is?
Oh yeah, there is like a little flyer pinned up for the hunt as well. It'll be in 2 days. And it talks about how like a caravan will go out to the hunting ground tomorrow if anyone wants additional protection on the way.
Oh, how far away is the hunting ground?
Like a half day's ride.
Oh, so feasibly we could leave the day of and it would still be fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Brad is going to go up to Laundry and Alleyway and say, "All right, morons, gather round."
Oh, here it comes. Great. Yes, Bradley?
Bradley.
I'm going to be talking, Laundry, not you. We're going to be going on
Wait, I have
a
something
hunt.
very important.
Nope, I don't care. We're going to be going on a hunt in 2 days, okay? So, in 2 days' time, we're going to meet here in the tavern 1 hour before dawn. Does everybody understand 1 hour before dawn?
Right, in 3 days.
2 days?
2 days, 1 hour after dawn.
1 hour before dawn, alleyway.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Tomorrow before dawn.
You know what? Why don't you just come before dawn every single morning for the next few days?
I was going to.
Thank you. Perfect. Well, we're all going to go and do our thing for a little while, and so you enjoy. I'm going to go and find myself a fencing instructor.
Bradley.
Brad will just walk away, and he's
Wait,
going to go and
No,
find somebody.
You're forgetting something. Hold on.
I'm forgetting nothing.
No, I think you are. You don't need to be shy. Yeah, there's more, right?
There is absolutely nothing more.
She just starts glimpsing at your one hand. She's like, you sure you're not forgetting something? You don't need to be shy.
Oh, do you enjoy my new ring that I bought for myself to wear?
For yourself.
Well, yes, it does look dashing on me, does it not?
She squints. You like hold up the ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she like looks at it. And then she looks puzzled for just a second. And then she smiles and she laughs a little bit. And she says, oh, Bradley, I get it. You don't need to be embarrassed because the ring won't fit Laundry or my hands. I'm sure it only fits yours. Mine are too thin and Laundry's are too big. That's okay. You don't need to try to pass it off like you just bought yourself an item. I know you're trying to do something good for us.
What are you talking about, Alleyway?
I saw you buy the ring for one of us as a gift.
For
being
me,
good
yes.
friends.
For me, no, absolutely not, Alleyway. It was for me. Bradley, You know what, Alleyway? You caught me, but it does only fit me, as you see, so I'm very sorry. Have a great day, and he'll pat her head and go and try and find a fencing instructor.
Wait, I want to learn how to put up a fence too.
No, this is not that sort of
Laundry,
fencing,
you can
Ellie.
help. You can help carry stuff. It'll be great.
I have good news, Bradley.
To hear it, and he's going to actually sprint away. And you know what? On second thought, he's actually going to sprint out of the guild hall altogether, and he's going to go and find a private, basically anybody that's going to be teaching self-defense, and he wants to go in and talk to them somewhere in the city.
Okay. Yeah, I missed my dice tower again. Good enough. Okay. You'll be able to find someone matching that description. He teaches all forms of sword training. He's up in the low, noble areas district.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if he's open.
Did Tim's mic quality change for anyone else?
Oh yeah,
Shifted drastically at one point.
mid-sentence.
It was
it was
weird. I checked my headphones to make sure I didn't break something or fix something.
Yeah, when you knock on this guy's door, he answers and he's wearing one of those overly stylized leather jackets, but it's dyed blue and it's got silver embossings in it. And he goes, yes, this is the... Oh, no, that's all right. I don't need any more subscriptions.
Actually, I'm here to learn. Swordsmanship.
Well, you see, it takes a certain amount of coin to actually be taught something. The
He'll hold up his
common
very
folk.
hefty purse.
Right this way, sir. Yes. Like I was saying, we wouldn't want
Excellent.
any common ribble-rabble getting in here distracting us from our lessons, would we?
Right, yes, exactly.
He leads you through the house, and it's really weird because it's just like one hallway, and then he leads you out through another door, presumably to his backyard. But his backyard is like completely enclosed by the rest of his house. Like his house is just an empty square. And it's just one of those like really wide open like really wide open stone, like white stone flooring. And he says, "So, how much were you hoping to learn?"
Well, I have 2 days that I can spend, and so I was hoping to do as much training as possible the next 2 days.
Okay. Well,
Now, here's the thing: I'm quite adept with this rapier that I carry on my side, but I'm looking to learn some of the more two-handed methods with, say, long swords and bastard swords and great swords and the like.
okay. Well, we can do that. 2 days is a lot. That is a lot
Well,
to
I
learn
would
in
come
2
back after I was done with my other adventuring. I am an adventurer in my spare time, but that does mean that I will be falling into quite a bit of gold on a regular basis.
Excellent. Well, if you'd like, we can start today and give you a nice long training session tomorrow. And yes, then you'll be gone for how long, did you say?
I would anticipate 3 or 4 days, and then I was hoping to really intensify the training for a few weeks.
Okay. Well, typically I charge 150 gold for a month's training. If you want the heavy training, it would be double that, though, I'm afraid.
I'll make you a deal, sir. I will give you 200 gold pieces for the month, but I will owe you a favor should you need something delivered to someplace dangerous, should you need someone to go and fetch some herbs or something of the like. I will be your man, and my, well, party will try not to fuck it up.
Roll a persuasion check.
Deal.
It's not a deal yet.
He's just deciding it now.
So that's a 22.
He'll think it over for a bit and be like, well, I really should charge full price. However, there is always work to be done that others don't take. All right, then. 200 it is for the expedited services.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And so, yeah, I think Brad will pay him and then start training.
Okay. Roll d20.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect because my Discord is acting weird as shit. Hold on.
I hope his mic quality changes again.
It's like he's in my head.
16.
It did!
Okay. 6. All right, so yeah, you will continue training for the day. Alley, Lon Dray, what are you up to?
So when Bradley sprints away from us, Allie's just going to look to Laundry and say, Bradley's really a strange, bizarre little man, isn't he?
You don't think that there's something wrong with him, do you?
I mean, there's something wrong with everyone.
Do you think he's cursed?
I mean, well, like, aren't we all a little bit in some way or another?
My shield is.
She, like, looks at the shield.
I didn't
Are
even
you
know.
sure?
I had no idea. Makes me think that anybody could be cursed at any time and we wouldn't even realize.
So what's the point in thinking about it? Hey, I got an idea. Why? Remember that time that Bradley took me to like get my hair did and get new clothing?
No.
Right, you weren't there, which is why I'm going to show you what that's like. I have money, a little bit. I can pay for it. You and me.
All right.
Yes, good.
Spa day.
So while we're having a spa day, you can tell me what the charges are whenever you want. But Allie will make it a point to ask at some point during the day while she's hanging out with Laundry. So I know that I kind of just like fell into your little group with Bradley, but I don't really know much about you outside that you're named after like turning dirty clothing into clean clothing. Where do you come from? What are you doing here?
I was a soldier in the army before I joined the guild, and I'm also a follower of Demeter, the goddess of the harvest. I know a lot of good food songs.
Sing me one.
Me.
That was great. She claps.
He looks at you confused.
She looks at him confused, but she's still clapping.
Shall I sing now?
Again?
Ooh. He's just gonna start singing. Stomp on the grapes, tread out the new wine, and give thanks to Demeter forever. If you will bless her, she will bless you. She'll fill your cup with the wine that's new. So stomp on the grapes, tread out the new wine, and give thanks to the Lord forever.
Now there's like an awkward pause when you finish. And then she starts clapping. That was also good.
What? Are we at the hair place?
Yeah.
I want to. Is the attendant like? Is the hairstylist doing anything yet? Have we been helped?
I would say you just sat down in the chair.
Okay. I would like something that makes me look like a hunter. I wasn't going to mention this without Bradley here, but I found out that there's going to be a hunt that we could go on for our next job.
A hunt? What a hunt for what? Like a scavenger hunt? I'm good at scavenging.
I don't know. I forgot to ask.
Oh, well, once we're done. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, she says, "Oh, y'all are going to the hunt."
You know about the hunt.
Well, sure. It's like one of the biggest events here in Magny, all year round.
What are we hunting?
Well, they're weird little floating mushroom things.
You
Kind of
know,
look like octopuses.
are they poisonous?
They sure are.
I could eat them. Ali,
I don't think you should, but
No, this is kind of his thing.
she gives you a startled look.
We all have things. Don't look at me like that.
this could be an advantage for us.
You could consume our foes without getting poisoned.
Yes.
You're right.
Stylist, I would like to look like a hunter.
Ooh, I have an idea, if you don't mind. Allie's gonna pull out like a scrap piece of paper and write down something on it, and then fold it up and give it to the stylist, and like slip in a silver piece because that's the lowest denomination of currency she has.
Okay. What is on the paper?
It's in chat.
Oh. She like looks at it and she's like, "Well, I appreciate the tip. Yeah, I can do that for you."
Wonderful.
And she starts cutting Lon Dray's hair like really short.
Yes, good.
And then like starts when it's down to like a really fine bristle, she like starts pulling out the like men's shavings kits with the brush for lathering up the shaving cream, and like there's a really fine silver razor. She just starts shaving him down completely bald.
I think that after his exhaustion and a big old fight, I think he's going to fall asleep in the chair.
Okay.
It's like a big old baby. Allie will tell the stylist stories of her and Lon Dray's past that are completely fabricated, 100%. Like, he and I go way back. We were childhood friends. Growing up in the mean streets, all alone, just the two of us.
Your stylist is doing that like hair cutter thing where she's like, wow. Oh man, that's crazy.
I know, it's super cray-cray.
When you finish your haircut, Lon Dray, you wake up and find yourself shaved completely bald with like a wax coat on top. And your head's just gleaming.
Boy, did you guys turn down the thermometer?
The what?
Thermostat?
The what?
Sure feels cold in here.
Maybe you're getting sick.
Must be this damn shield, probably.
Probably. But on the bright side, you're much more aerodynamic now.
Are we finished?
Yep, you're all set. She
Great.
kind of slaps you on the head like really lightly, just like skimming off the top, like bing!
I'm gonna get really surprised and like look down at her hand and then look up at her and look down at her hands. And then I'm gonna shake it off and stand up and say, "Do I look like a hunter?" And turn to Alleyway.
Yes. Also a lumberjack. Which is a hunter of trees.
Excellent.
Perhaps the most vicious of hunters.
I'm just gonna leave without even looking at myself.
Okay.
Allie's going with, she wants to take him shopping for clothes. The only really important thing she wants to walk away having bought for him is a very comfortable robe to sleep in. So that he has something else to wear.
Why spend your money on that when you could buy armor for him to sleep in?
Yeah, we'll just buy some of the heaviest armor possible. Cast heat metal on it, really warm it up for him at night.
Yeah.
It's like
Tim, I
sleeping.
think I'd charge you 3 gold for the 2 of you to go. Gold and a half each.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say with all of your purchases and the hair thing, it would be 3 gold total.
Gotcha. Whew, man, eating into my limited gold supply. Man, it sucks to be a poor party with no money. Unable to buy anything whatsoever. And have no healing at all. God, man. We need to work on that.
If only.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys
Ooh. Ooh.
are you guys spending the night at the guild hall then?
Yeah, the friendship bed.
Oh yeah.
Friendship bed. Brad, are you also spending the night at the guild hall?
Bradley.
Yeah, he will be, but not in the same bed as them. He will find a different room. Like, he'll be getting back late because he's going to stop by the bazaar and pick up a light crossbow as well.
Okay.
Bradley,
How
are
much
you
would that cost?
Bradley, are you sure you can afford a second room?
The rooms are free, you dunderhead!
You chowderhead.
Oh. Alleyway, I'm going up to our free room.
How much is the light cross?
Light crossbow? At the bazaar, it'll be 23 gold. So, you guys are spending the night. Lon Dray, are you sleeping in your new comfy robe, or are you keeping your armor on?
I probably just wrap it around my armor at first.
Allie's gonna stand there and watch him change his outfit. She'll be like, no. The armor comes off. Do you ever take the armor off? How do you bathe?
Seems dangerous.
To take the armor off?
Yes.
But it's very refreshing. You won't be exhausted literally all the time. Maybe you'll do better in combat and at other things. Mostly everything.
Between armor and robe, I'm gonna start shivering. Boy. They must have used some sort of lotion or shampoo that makes my head cold. Maybe mint shampoo.
Yeah, maybe, could be. Maybe your head's cursed.
When you say that, he doesn't respond, but he gets a really worried look on his face.
But we'll never know, right?
He shakes.
So it's not worth thinking about. Good night, laundry. Don't you dare put on the armor. I'll be very mad.
I'm going to sleep with my cursed shield on top of me like a blanket.
Okay.
That's
On
so
top
much
of your
fun.
head?
Just on top of my torso.
Okay. Dawn breaks fast and early for you lot. Londre, you are, however, waking up refreshed. You feel much better, almost like you didn't sleep in armor for 4 days straight. Good for you. Also, did Londre and Allie share a bed?
She gives laundry the bed. She'll sleep at the foot of it like she did with Bradley the first night.
Okay.
When you wake up to like a thunderous earthquake booming of the shaking of the floor as I'm jumping up and down.
Um, and Allie just like slowly gets up and then starts jumping with you, just like watching you.
I sure feel light in this robe.
Oh, that's because it's not made of metal.
I
Lon
feel-
Dray's never gonna wear armor again.
Oh, what a trade-off. Hey, is it an hour before or an hour after dawn?
I'm gonna look outside.
Right now, it's around dawn.
Looks dawnish to me.
Oh, well then we should go wake Bradley up and get ready for our adventure.
Let's go show him how high I can jump with this robe on.
My God, we're like a bunch of kids on Christmas. Just
Brad
kicking
is
in
already
Dad's door.
gone and he's at the training place.
Oh, that's so smart.
Practicing swordmanship.
Such a good call.
Well, let me tell you, Lon Dray is very disappointed to see your empty room.
Bradley was taken in the night. Hurry, find him.
That would be amazing if you guys had an entire thing about finding him, and then the next day he's fucking waiting for you. Like, where the fuck are they?
Laundry, we were going on the hunt today, right? It wasn't tomorrow or yesterday. Do you think he left without us?
He could be in danger.
He could even be cursed.
What if he eats those mushrooms? I haven't
He's
taught
not
him.
resistant to poison.
Oh no.
All right, I have an idea. You stay here to see if he left any notes. I'm gonna go downstairs to see if anyone saw him leave.
All right.
Yeah, teamwork.
I'm
She
gonna.
holds
I'm
out
gonna.
her arm for a fist bump.
I'm gonna hold up my arm for a high five, but it's like 8.5 feet in the air.
She just looks up and well, I guess she'll switch into a high five and like jump to hit it.
She just uppercuts him.
You could probably reach it if you were wearing my robe.
Oh, wait, no, I got this. Mage hand.
I really hope you used a spell slot for that.
It's a cantrip.
Ah. I'm gonna go back to the room.
Okay. Why don't you roll me an investigation check? Brad, roll me a d20. Allie, you're going to ask at the bar?
Yeah, she'll head downstairs, hop on the bar. If anyone's around, just ask if they saw Brad.
8.
8. Okay.
17, 16, 15.
15. You're able to find Brad's room.
Nice.
And, Brad, did you make the bed when you left, or?
That depends. Does his new teacher like all about doing fastidious things, or is he kind of a sloppy guy?
His place is very neat and in order, but it's not something that he drills.
I think that Brad, to emulate it though, would still probably make his bed before.
Okay. Ben Launder, you find his room, his bed is neatly made as if it was never slept in. None of his gear is there. It's as if he's vanished without a trace.
He went on the hunt without us.
Allie, the man who is currently at the bar is an older gentleman. He looks kind of like a retired adventurer where he's kind of got the beer gut, but you can tell that there's like muscle underneath that.
Yes.
And like you just sit on the like you hop up onto one of the stools and he just slides you a bowl of porridge and a cup of coffee.
Oh, she smiles. This is delightful. Thank you. Also, have you seen Bradley?
Ooh.
You know, he's about yay tall, real grumpy fellow. Sounds like he gargles gravel.
Oh yeah, the pompous twat. Yeah, he said he had lots to do, very important stuff. Must be going, must be going. That's his best
Oh.
Bradley impression.
That was pretty good. Bradley was just being Bradley. Okay, she's gonna like look around real fast and like just gesture for him to come over to her and like lean in.
She'll lean in.
All right, here's the deal. My friend Laundry's gonna come downstairs. If he asks you for some reason what happened to Bradley, I want you to tell him that Bradley left here with a very suspicious looking individual. And the reason I want you to do this is because I'm going to take Laundry today on a wonderful detective adventure throughout town looking for Bradley. I really think it's going to cheer him up, but I need you to play along. And she's going to like reach into her pouch and pull out a silver piece, put it on the bar, and say, "Also, can I get change for a silver?"
He had like turned his ear towards you, and he just kind of like side eyes you, and he's just like, "Well, I'm not one to judge kinks. Lord knows I've been through that phase." And he will hand you back 10 copper.
Oh, keep the change. You deserved it.
He gives you another side eye, and he's just like he puts it back into the register and pulls out a silver and slips it into his pocket.
She's going to start happily eating the porridge.
It's good.
How is it with a little bit of coffee mixed into it?
Slightly more watery, and now there's coffee flavors to it.
Wonderful. So it's drinkable. Perfect.
If you mix enough coffee into it.
She like takes a few bites and then does that kid thing where she just starts fucking around with her food. While waiting for Laundry to come downstairs.
You notice that the bartender, while he keeps like serving other people, he still keeps like glancing back at you like, what the fuck?
She's gonna stop looking at him but start matching his glances with her own glances, with her own sideways glances.
Okay. Every now and then, like, the two of you will glance at each other, and then he like quickly looks away like, oh, whatever.
And she'll put a hand to her cheek like she's really embarrassed and bashful.
Okay.
Just messing with this guy at this point. Just playing little games until Laundry shows up.
That's what you come down to, Laundry.
I'm gonna be singing in step, so with every thud of the stair step, it's gonna be like, "She's a peach of a savior, she's the apple of my eye." Hello.
Oh, hi, Laundry. I heard you coming, but I didn't see you walk in. Listen. So I have some bad news about Bradley. From the sounds of it, he walked out of here this morning with a very suspicious individual. He might be in trouble.
He went hunting with somebody else?
I don't know if he went hunting. He might be in trouble, though. He might be associating with some very bad individuals. And you know what? I think it's up to you and me, his two bestest friends in the entire world, to go find out what happened to Bradley, whatever his last name is.
We're his only friends.
So we're best by default.
Where? Who? Why would? Do you?
You don't
What
think he's cheating on us, do you?
You think he has other friends?
Oh no, that's impossible.
All right. What was your name again?
She just like points to herself and say, "Me? What was my name?"
Yes.
I'm Alleyway. I thought you knew that.
Alleyway, if you were Bradley, where would you go with a stranger?
Into some catacombs to fight a floating skull that's on fire.
Then that's where we should look.
Well, why don't we ask around a little bit first, or like look around, and then we can go to the floating skull catacombs.
All right.
Great. So while Brad is training today, Allie's going to lead laundry all over town and just make up shit about clues to Bradley's whereabouts. Like if she finds a scrap of clothing on the side of the road, she's like, "Oh, this must come from his cloak," and some shit like that.
Roll a performance to see just how nutty this gets.
Good, that's a 6.
Okay. So yeah, I think at one point you're like, oh, maybe he went down into the sewers, and you like start trying to pull off like the drainage gate and then realize that it's like set in concrete. You're like, actually, it was probably just this way, and like you lead him into stuff, and he's like, oh, it's just over this wall, and then you realize that it's like the castle wall, and you're like, I mean around this wall.
Every single thing she says makes sense to me.
So yes, dead end to dead end, all the way around town the entire day. Yeah. We stopped for a polite lunch, though, at some point.
It looks like Bradley ate here. We should see if we can figure out why.
And what he ate. Laundry. What do you think Bradley's favorite food is?
A lunch that was purchased with just a few coppers.
It's food stand food. Okay. As you guys traipse around the entirety of the city, Brad, you are led through a rigorous training session. It's right now he's trying to teach you to wield a longsword correctly, and he keeps like thwacking you across the wrists for not holding your wrists straight enough. And then like after a few hours of that, he's like, all right, time for lunch, and he has like one of his manservants bring out like these like cucumber sandwiches, and like lemonade, and then after that he goes right back onto thwacking you on like the knuckles for not having a proper grip.
I think that. Oh, go ahead. What do you want me?
Oh, I was gonna say roll me one more d20 for the day.
That is a fucking 19.
All right. Okay, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I think that, like, contrary to normal, because, like, so I've decided that one of Brad's dreams is being such a good swordsman that he can just talk shit to anybody and just be able to back it up if it's absolutely necessary. And so he is just like dealing with the fact that this guy sucks, because his goal is to eventually get better than this guy and then talk shit to this guy, and then if he has to, kick his ass in a fucking duel.
Fair enough. Yeah, the second half of the day is a lot. It's the same amount of like difficult training, but it feels like it's going a lot easier. Like you've started to get the hang of this at least. And that takes you through until pretty late in the night. You have another small meal of like light sandwiches.
I think that Brad will pack light sandwiches for the journey to the hunt.
Perfect. All are you making your own or buying them, or are you just stealing this guy's?
I think that I will. I think I will go and stop and buy some.
Okay. Yeah, then. So Londre and Alleyway and Brad, how late are all of you getting back to the crossing house?
Not to the crossing house. The guild house. We're
Yeah.
trying to get back there as soon as I'm trying to get. He'll try and get back there like as soon as humanly possible, so that he can be up.
Okay.
I'm following Alleyway around.
Allie's not paying attention to time.
We're probably gonna go down to the the skull in the basement.
Well, Allie knows he's not at the skull place, and she's fought that skull twice now, and that was already too much. So I think she's going to try to convince Lantre against going there as much as she can.
Are you sure? It sounds like a good idea.
It's gonna be she's gonna have to put up a pretty good argument because he's pretty certain that that's got to be where Bradley is, but he'll finally cave.
Well, if he's cursed, he's obviously not thinking like Bradley would normally think, now is he?
This makes sense to me.
Good argument done.
Yay. Okay. So I'd say that you guys get back to the guild hall around 9-ish.
Yeah, in defeat after having not seen Bradley all day.
Yeah. And Brad, your training would probably take you until 9, so you'd probably get back to the guild hall 9:30, 10. So are you guys...
I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid them until tomorrow.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you guys staying up at the crossing house at all, or are you just turning in for the night?
Guild Hall.
I'm just going to sleep as soon as possible.
Mhm.
Well, I think that if we're to play into the ruse of looking for Bradley, the only logical thing to do after not seeing him in town and being out of Leeds is to see if he returns to his room. So we stage a stakeout, I think, with like snacks and stuff.
I think Brad goes to a completely different room this time, though, so to try and convene.
If that's the case, then it's
Like-
very likely we just fall asleep in Brad's original bedroom, waiting for him to come back.
And I'm in my armor.
That sounds just fucked up enough to be right.
1 point of exhaustion.
I'd never seen a player walk to the table and go, I love debuffs. Stack them up.
Welcome to playing games with Brian.
It's great.
It's what my character would do.
That's
oh my
the
god.
best.
So, Brad, I'm assuming since you're being extra vigilant these past few days with your teacher, you have a little like alarm go off 1 hour before dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Allie and Landre, you're awakened by a similar alarm since you were in Brad's old room, which still has the alarm set.
Oh, God, that's convenient. Wow.
So it's like still dark outside, and you just hear like this little blaring in your head.
Allie covers her ears, mumbles 5 more minutes, and just like curls into a ball.
Brad is going to shut off the one in his room, but he'll leave the other one going, and he'll go downstairs and grab some coffee and some porridge and wait for the rest of them.
Okay. Lon Dray, are you waking up to the alarm?
Yeah. I'll immediately check the bed.
You see Allie lying curled up in a ball at the foot of it.
Muttering, "Make it stop."
Is the alarm in the room? Can I
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it running and go out.
Probably a good call.
3 minutes thereafter, Allie's going to begrudgingly get up, and she's also going to leave it going on, but walk out of the room.
Brad, how surprised are you that your allies actually got up 1 hour before dawn?
Holy shit!
I know, Bradley, I hate this as much as you do. The sun's not even up.
Bradley!
Well, we have a big day, big day. Grab some food and let's go.
But
Do you even know what we're hunting?
you're alive!
Why would you think that I was dead, Laundry, you twat?
You were cursed.
You're cursed, with no brain.
Let me get you a free drink.
Let me tell you to shut the fuck up, grab your coffee and porridge, and let's go.
Oh, that reminds me. I have something to tell you.
No, don't talk to me. Get your food, let's go.
This is the first time, by the way, that Brad's seen him bald.
Brad is just ignoring everything about it. Like, he just does not want to fucking know. He'll, like, get wide-eyed for a second when he notices, but just completely ignore it.
When you're ready, Bradley, I have a great surprise for you.
Excellent. Well, let's save it for next month when my birthday comes.
It might be too late by then.
Well, those are the risks I'm willing to take.
Laundry, are you going to tell him that you're going to eat our enemies?
Bradley.
Brad's gonna start walking out towards the horses.
I'm gonna...
Laundry, talk louder.
On our way out, I'm gonna boomerang some nuts into my mouth.
I'll bet you do. Okay. With you guys heading to the hunt, Brian boomeranging nuts into his mouth, and Brad contentedly ignoring everyone. Alley Way sipping on her slurry of oatmeal and coffee.
I stole this mug.
We'll call it there for the week.
Oh, man.
Next week, the hunt begins.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm still wondering how exactly Brad is going to twist this to work in his favor, but he'll figure something out.
Well, you're the brains of the operation.
Right?
I
That was a fun one.
still don't know what laundry is of the operation, but
The meat shield.
oh, it's technically true.
You're the nut boomeranger. And somebody has to play that role. But anyway, fellas, that was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna
Yes.
head out because I have to
Yes.
get going.
Yes, it was a good time. Always fun with you folk.